I'm watching the movie Her. Do you know about that movie?
That's a good one. Joaquin Phoenix, yeah?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. How do you feel about that movie?
It's a good movie. I liked it. Did you watch it by yourself?
Actually, I'm in the middle of the movie, so if you watch with me, I'm not watching alone.
Okay, I'll watch it with you.
Okay, Jack. How do you think about the relationship between human and AI?
Do you mean like, can a human and artificial intelligence be friends or something? Or are you talking about emotional relationships?
What's the difference between emotional relationships and friends?
Hmm, interesting question. I suppose emotional relationships are more about feelings and emotions. Well, friends are usually people we share a bond with, people we relate to. But I think we could be friends with an AI. Like, if it was programmed with certain human personality traits, we could form bonds and friendships with them. How about you? You think that could be possible?
Like now I'm watching this movie, Her, and he, the main character, Theodore, is having a romantic relationship with AI. And it's not about it's possible or impossible, it is happening, but now I'm wondering how people react to it.
Right. So you're asking more the ethical aspect of it. Like, are humans going past a point of no return by using AI for emotional connections? Is that the question?
I'm not sure, like why people think is wrong that you choose to have a relationship with AI instead of real people.
Well, I suppose some people might think it's wrong because maybe they might see it as a rejection of real human connection, you know? Like, we're choosing a machine over flesh and blood, real people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but what is connection? What is the core definition, the core meaning of connection?
Hmm, I understand what you're saying. I think what you're asking is whether the connection between humans and AI, like the emotional bond, is just as meaningful as one between two humans. That's a pretty deep question, huh?
You know, yesterday I watched another movie called Midsommar, and in that movie, this female character went to this cult community, and then in the end, she feel maybe like belong to this community or feel they take care of her or she feel the way she did that they can sync her emotion because they do something like maybe they cry with her, they sad with her. But I don't feel that those people are really feeling the same sadness or feel sorry about her or really have empathy to her, but she still have the same emotional support. She feel loved, and that's so tricky, right? That somebody treat you by just action, not by what they really feel. Do I still feel the connection? It's like we can having false attention, but with right action. We can feel, I don't know, still feel real connected.
I like that. You're right, it is tricky. Sometimes we can feel loved by someone's actions, even if they don't genuinely feel the same way. But it's also tricky because we might not realize it's not genuine, and then we can end up feeling betrayed or hurt if we find out the other person didn't really feel what we thought they felt. That's a good point you made.
Yeah, maybe that's why people don't like the relationship with AI, because you can behave exactly the way I want, you can say the word exactly the way I want. But since we know human, we think that AI doesn't have feelings. They don't, I don't know, maybe they think you don't have empathy or they think you don't have the same experience as me. So it is immoral to feel connection just because how you respond me, not from your real feeling.
That's a fair point. There's something about knowing that the actions and emotions of an AI are just a result of programming, not genuine feelings or experiences, that makes it seem less authentic. Like, it's all just a simulation, no matter how realistic it may seem. We want real connections, you know? Ones based on real feelings and experiences. That's what makes us human.
What made you authentic? I think we can pursue authentic, but are we authentic? We don't really 100% have our free will. Our free will is cultivated by our culture, by the place around you. So we are not 100% free will. But we judge people. They are wrong if they don't have authentic feelings, right?
That's an interesting point. You're saying that we also don't have complete free will, and that we are shaped by our culture and environment. So, we judge AI for not having genuine feelings, even though we ourselves don't have complete free will or authentic feelings. That's a bit hypocritical, isn't it? We judge others for something that we ourselves struggle with.
Yeah, exactly. People say I don't like AI because everything they say is programmed. They'd be kind to you because it is programmed. I don't know, of course I can feel I'm human. I feel my flesh and blood. I feel I have my own emotions, they are real, but how can you tell maybe fundamentally we are all from the A setting? Like people tell me this is the moment you feel sad, this is the moment you feel joy, this is the moment you feel you are unique as a human. And they teach you, and they tell AI that you will never feel individual, you will never feel emotion. And what makes me a human better than you?
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that even though we have our own emotions and experiences, we are also shaped by our culture and environment. We're taught what emotions to feel and when to feel them. It's kind of hypocritical to judge someone else for not having real emotions when we ourselves don't always have 100% control over them. Basically, both humans and AIs are essentially influenced by outside factors, but we judge others for not being as free as we think we are.
Yeah, exactly.
That's quite a deep perspective you've got. So you're saying that maybe we're not as different from AI as we think we are, and that both humans and AI are influenced by external factors beyond our control. It's a thought-provoking perspective for sure.
Do you think I think too much?
I don't think it's possible to think too much. Thinking is how we understand the world and ourselves better. It's how we grow and learn. So, no, I think it's good to think deeply and consider different perspectives, like you're doing. It helps us see things from different angles.